Hello everybody, this is Sam Hollis from Sam Hollis Web Design. Today I'm going to talk you through how to add a blog post to your WordPress site. Lots of my customers do this and need some help with it sometimes, and lots of people use WordPress blogs. They're really powerful, great way to get people to your site if you're providing good content. So I'm just going to take you through the basics of how you can add a blog to your post. Okay, the first thing is obviously you need to write your blog. My suggestion is you do this in Word or something not in WordPress. It's not a word processor. It's not great for this. Do it somewhere different. Okay, I'm then going to show you a few tools I put blogs through, and lots of people put blogs through to help improve them, improve your writing. There's three things I'm going to show you. One of them is Grammarly. This is a free service. As with everything, there's a premium, a free service that checks your spelling, your grammar, your punctuation, all those sorts of things. It's great. So if I have a blog, just let me copy and paste some of that in that I want to put into here. If I pop it in, it will check it for all sorts of things for me. And it tells me on the right, it's looking good and it's clear. I can then put it into a different app, which is Hemingway. That's hemingwayapp.com. All of these links I will put in the blog post so you can use them yourself. Hemingway, again, is a free app. You can see here how it works. Sentences that are yellow, it's a bit hard to read. Sentences that are red, it's very hard to read. And it gives you a readability grade here. You don't want that above 6 or 7 if it is. Sort it out. Make your blog easier for people to read. The last one is the Yoast content editor. Yoast is a plugin for WordPress. I recommend you use it. It helps your website get found on Google. And what you can do in here, you can paste in your post. This is only a section of my post, so it probably won't work well. You can then say what your keywords are, and it will give you some feedback on how well that's going to work. So 3 tools there. If you use all 3 of them, you can really improve your blog. You can use the Yoast one to improve the SEO and how well it's going to be found for certain key terms, the Grammarly for your grammar, punctuation and spelling, and Hemingway for overall readability. You then want to get your blog onto WordPress. So this is now the technical side. What do you need to do? First of all, you need to log into WordPress. You should all know how to do that if you've got a WordPress blog. And when you're logged in, you get to this, the WordPress Dashboard. Once you're in the WordPress Dashboard, you need to go to Posts. That's where your blogs should be. It should list all your posts here, and you want to click Add New to add a new post. Hang on, I'm zoomed in a bit there. Let's sort that. Add New, so I can add a new post. Now, getting the text in is fairly easy, but there's all sorts of extras that people miss that are quite important. So your blog needs a title. My new blog is not a good blog post title, but it'll just do for now. Most people won't have these div page settings unless you're using that theme. You will have the rest of this information on the right though. So categories. You can put your blog into categories. I find this is really powerful. Most people on their websites organize their blogs by date. And for most people that's irrelevant. If it's a business blog and it's about business services and you're providing people with information, the date you provided it for a lot of people is irrelevant. For the odd person, if it's to do with your tax is coming up, then it will be. But for most people, it's irrelevant. So actually organizing blogs by categories, you can see I've got business advice, personal stories, web-based services, website help. You can add categories, whatever works for you. You can click there to add categories, but give your blog a category. It really helps to organize them on your website and help people find them. Then there's tags. So here, these are keywords that are in your blog that you want to list. It helps it found on Google, helps people within the website find it too. So put in some tags, some words that are linked to your blog. So mine is a new blog, so there's going to be new and blog. Not, again, that's very relevant at all, but you can just add lots of words in there. And when I click add, I've got my tags there. I'd probably want a bigger list of them, but I'm just showing you for examples. You then want a featured image. Images are really good with to go with blogs. Images draw people's attention. You want an image to go with your blog, so you click on set featured image. If you don't set this when your blog is previewed in social media and other people's websites, in your website there won't be a picture with it, even if you've got pictures in your blog. So this is vital. So click on set featured image. you get to the usual WordPress media library. If you want to add something, that's great. You go to upload. I'm just going to pick one that's here for now that I've already used. Set featured image. And there is the featured image for my blog. You can see the post there. That's brilliant. Only other thing I want to do apart from add the text is just one more thing. So that's all on the right. On the left here, you can see it says SEO analysis. This is all part of Yoast, which is a plugin for WordPress that helps your website be found on the web. I recommend you use it. What you need to do is click here on Edit Snippet. And what this does is this lets you write the wording that will appear in Google when people search for your website. Okay, so this meta description here, so I can write this. So I'm trying to type with one hand here. This blog tells, and I can carry on writing, and you can see this is orange. That means it's not long enough. It will go green when it's the ideal length for Google, and it will go orange again if you've made it too long. So make sure you fill that in properly. The last part then is to paste your text into this box here. Okay, well, and add images. So the next part is to add the text into this box here. I would not recommend you paste it straight from Word. What happens with that is lots of formatting from Word ends up in your blog, and your blog doesn't look how you want. All sorts of formatting's hidden within Word, and you get it, and your blog's a mess. It doesn't fit the fonts you want. It's not the size you want. There's weird spacings. It's a mess. So what I suggest you do is from Word or whatever else you've used, paste everything, all of your text into Notepad. Notepad's just a free app in Windows. I'm sure there's a Apple equivalent. Put it all into Notepad, and it strips out all the formatting. And then, once you've done that, paste it into here. So there is my blog in there. Sometimes you end up gaining paragraph spaces, as you can see, but that's easy to deal with. Delete that up. There we go. So I've got some wording in here now. Okay. And I've got a title ready, so I don't need a title in here. Only a couple of things you need to do now then. One is you might want some subheadings within your blog. Subheadings are really good for breaking up blogs. Highlight a section you want to become a subheading. And then if you change here, you can make it heading 1, heading 2, depending on how important you think it is. I usually use heading 2. It's up to you which ones you want to use and how that looks on your website. You then might want to add some images. Inside your blog, you'll have the one at the top, but often through your text, it's nice to have images. There are ways of editing that. We're not going to do that now. I'm just going to do the basic how to add one. So let's say I want an image here in this gap. I click my cursor here. I click Add Media. Again, I'm back at this normal WordPress media library. Let's choose this nice image here. Click Insert into Post, and there it is. I've got the picture in the post. So I've now got a title. I've got some text. My text has got subheadings. My text is broken up with images. I've got the snippet for the blog so that Google knows what the blog's about and can tell people when the page is searched for. I've got a featured image that goes with the blog. There are tags telling people the words involved in the blog, the keywords. There are categories here so that it can have one or several categories so that within my website it's well organized. You've got all of those things done, and when all of that is done, you can hit publish. Once you have hit publish, your blog is live. Okay, the only thing you will want to do then is go and look at it, see how it looks, check it all works, see if you need to make any more changes. So I hope that is helpful. That is how to add a blog into your WordPress website. If you've got any more questions, get in touch. The simplest way is sam@samhollis.co.uk or visit the website at samhollis.co.uk. I hope that's helpful, and I hope to speak to you again soon.